Brittany. So, today I'm going to be doing a back in time watches video on Three Amigos. So, I remember that, and the thing is, I don't know exactly how long ago, but I don't know if I really watched Three Amigos when I was quite little, like around, I would say 9, 10, 11, around there. I I don't know, but what I do know is that when I did first watch it, to me it felt like I was maybe around, I would say 12 at the time. And so when I did watch it, um, cause the thing is though, um, I would say this was like the first movie I've watched, seeing, Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, and Martin Short, because I have never seen them in any other movie, but I do know with Steve Martin and Martin Short that the first movie I have seen of theirs was actually The Prince of Egypt, where they were the voices of Pharaoh's priests, Hotep and Hoi. So I only know them by that movie specifically, just hearing their voices, but never saw them. But this was the first movie I would say I did first saw them. And I felt like, I feel like in a way I was just like getting acquainted, to know them in a way as actors and to see their performances in this movie. And so, upon watching it, I just loved it. And it was just really great. I thought it was just so entertaining and just so funny. And of course I also like those sentimental parts in the movie as well. And just seeing how each of them are funny in their own way because they have their own sense of humor. And I just loved seeing that and just seeing how they have this chemistry together where they just work together so well. And knowing how funny they were, and how talented they were, it was just really great to see. And yeah, I just love their performances. They're funny because, like I said, they have their own sense of humor. And so it's just funny when they bring that and, to the characters and bring those characters to life. And I just love that. And so I think after the first, I think the first time I did watch it, there were just some parts that really made me laugh hard. And I would say when it came to My Little Buttercup scene, that was so funny because in the scene it shows where they said that they were gonna do a song, and then with Dusty, when he goes to the piano to play, and as he's playing, he has his head turned, he has this look on his face, kind of like he has this kind of smile, and I'm thinking like, okay, what's going on here? And then he starts playing again, and then with Steve Martin and Martin Short, and as they're dancing and singing the song of My Little Buttercup, all of a sudden I was just smiling. I was just like laughing. I'm like, oh, and I'm just like, and I loved it. I still love that scene. It's just great to watch. But at the same time, what makes it funny is that they're singing this song, so they're entertaining everyone else that's in the bar or in the saloon, and everyone is just quiet. They're very still. It's almost like this awkward silence when these two are performing this song. And And that's what I just find so funny. And even just thinking about it, it's making me laugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're just great though. Like, I love the way they perform the song, and they're both really great. And, they both sing very well. They both sing really good. And even later on, even when all of them are singing Blue Shadows, they sing really good. So I enjoy that part of the movie as well, because I love all the characters and I just love their performances. So I think after watching it the first time, I just really loved it because I really enjoyed it. And I remember after that, I just kept on watching it over and over. Because it's just one of those movies that I can never get tired of, that I can never feel like okay, I've seen this too many times and need to watch something else. I think there are some people that might feel that way, especially if they've seen a movie a lot of times and all of a sudden they kind of start to feel getting tired of it. But I'm not. I'm not like that at all. Like, especially when it comes to a movie I really like or love watching, then I know those are the kind of movies that I will enjoy watching and to continue watching over and over and over and over again. So it's like no matter how many times I'm gonna watch a certain particular movie, no matter what the genre is, no matter like just no matter what it is, no matter how many times I've seen it, no matter if it's like maybe 50 times, 100 times, or maybe 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, those are gonna be those kind of movies where it's just special to me, and where I'm just gonna continue to watch it over and over, no matter how many times I've seen it. So this one is definitely that. So yeah, I do believe the first time I did watch it was, I would say, when I was 12, I believe. And ever since then, I remember, I would say mostly as a teen. As a teen, I remember I just kept watching it over and over and over again. And because, I enjoyed it. I still do. And honestly, I think the last time I did watch it was actually early this year. Come to think of it, I think the last time I did watch Three Amigos was actually way early this year. It was back in January. Honestly, it was actually the new year. Because I started the new year this year by watching Three Amigos and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, because that's my favorite movie. So it's been like months now. It's been so long. It's been so many months now since I've seen it, and honestly, I would love to have this movie on DVD, so that way if I ever want to watch it, if I'm ever in a mood to watch it, then I know I could at least own it and watch it whenever I want. Because that's just something I love to do. If I really like a movie, or if I really love it, and in this case I love it, so because of that, I know I'm gonna watch the movies I love to watch over and over again, because I never get tired of it. I never will. No matter how many times I've watched it, no matter how old I am. Honestly, even when I'm even way in the future, when I'm maybe 100, I'll never still get tired of it. Just like how I'll never get tired of my other favorite movies, like Jurassic Park, Batman Forever, The Lion King, and Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, and The Phantom of the Opera, the musical version, Moulin Rouge, um, musical version as well, and also like just these other, uh, all these other great movies that are my favorites that I love to watch and enjoy watching. I will never get tired of it, no matter what, you know. Anyway, sorry if I went on about that, but I'm just here to say that it'll just never get old for me because I just love it and I just love everything about it, the story, the characters, the cast, and their performances, and their sense of humor, and how they're just really great. Like, they're just really great and wonderful actors, and where they just bring their characters to life. But to me, they also seem really real and genuine, wonderful um, people in real life as well. And I can see that. So I'm sorry if it looks a little dark in here, but at least I have some light because there's light out. There's light on from outside, and plus there's the Christmas lights here, which I think look really pretty, if I may say so. So yeah, that was the first time that I've watched Three Amigos when I was 12, and how it really, I think in a way, really left a really good impression on me, and how it just really made me laugh, and I just really enjoyed it, really loved it, and how those are the kinds of knowing that movie in particular, and like any other comedy movie out there that's just as genuinely funny as that one, how I love those ones the most. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I would say this looks really pretty here, especially how it's like reflecting, like illuminating in a way, if you can see, and I think you do. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and yeah, I certainly enjoyed this, but yeah, that was the first time that I've watched it at the time, and how since then I really loved it and just kept on watching it over and over, and how I still enjoy it and love watching it to this day. So I hope you enjoyed this, and actually, I'm actually, because at the moment I'm actually on Christmas break, and this will be uploaded on the 29th, so I will get back to doing my videos in January, early January, and I'll let you know when that will be, plus starting with my new podcast on in the new year. So when I do start my podcast, not only I'm gonna share it and do it on Spotify, but on YouTube as well. So look forward to that because I'm so excited for it, and I can't wait for that. Definitely. So I hope you enjoyed this, and leave a comment down below of what was the first time you've watched Three Amigos. So that's all for today, and I'll see you at the movies. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.